It's the real estate show. We've come to sell, DR.
Am I still on? Dominican Independence Day, live from Sosúa. It's the real estate show. We're gonna hit it hard and fast. Buckle up and welcome aboard. Welcome. It's another beautiful day in paradise, man. 85 degrees and sunny almost every day. Google's got a little bit of a tribute to Dominican today. I don't think it's just because I'm here. Like, my IP address is obviously in the Dominican Republic. I think that everywhere on Google they might be honoring the Dominican Republic's Independence Day celebration today. We're going to hit some clips of that. Andy Jean's going to be with me tomorrow? No, next Tuesday. I had him on for 2 hours last week, and it went by like that. It was I think, a half-decent show. The host struggles, but the guests are solid. I think it's about time to get Max Bernier back on the show, too. Warren Kinsella will not be joining me. I'm blocked on everything. But we don't do politics on this show anymore. We just do real estate. I mean, I did do a Jim Fannin show not long ago. It was weak, but whatever. But we got some good listings we're going to talk to you. But first, before we talk to you about listings, get yourself a beverage. I call them a ripper. And I use, this is a mayonnaise jar, I think. And it works for me, although I'm out of Coke. Wow. It's almost half gone. I just started broadcasting. A couple things. We're hiring at Viva Dominican Properties, and we are located in Cabarete. I'm getting the accent's coming in on its own. Cabarete. Puerto Plata. No. Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata. I think we got about 8 or 10 agents on now. We're at Ocean Dream Plaza in Cabarete. That's right at the light, not turning right at the light. I mean directly at the light. There's only one light in Cabarete. It's pretty much on Kite Beach, right beside Ocean One. It's called Ocean Dream Plaza. And if you're a Dominican real estate agent and you're shopping around for a broker, it's no secret. You get support and an 80-20 split and an office to go into. And you get some cards and whatever other support you need to get rolling. And not only that, they'll get you up to speed on like how to be a realtor. And Dominican Republic, you do not, if you're listening or watching from out of the country, hola, you should come down here. There's no real estate registration requirements in this country, which is good and bad. But it's good for you if you want to escape Canada and you want to come to the Dominican Republic. You can start working tomorrow. As soon as you land, if you put a deal together, commissions are... It's not uncommon to get 10% as a buyer's agent here. 10 points on GSP, gross sale price. Buyers are everything. Now, if you list a property similar to this one in the background here, there's no guarantee you're going to get paid. But if you find the buyer, you get 10 points. This is up the hill at La Mulata. The links are in the show description. So is the complete description of this property, where it's at. Even I have maps and all kinds of links in the show descriptions. And if you brought a buyer for this thing, if you are an agent, well, first you just go direct to the seller and you go, I want to list your property. And she says, well, you work out the deal with her. And then, but it's not uncommon to list for 10% here, but it could be listed with 10 other agencies, and only the agency that brings the buyer is getting paid. You don't get listing commission, there's no exclusivity, and there's no agency. I mean, I still operate under the North American agency rules. You know, I treat my clients, they are clients because there's agency involved, like a lawyer would treat their client. Whatever you tell me doesn't go past me, unless it equals salesmanship, unless it helps you get more money for your property. For instance, if you're under pressure and you're sick and you got to dump your property, that's no one's business. You shouldn't be telling anyone that, because you're trying to get your vendor full pop. You're trying to get them the full price on the contract. And you know what? Selling broker commissions are weird down here. Now, if you have an exclusive listing at 10%, then you can offer 5% to the selling broker. And that's what I'm doing on a lot of my listings. I do have some exclusive listings. They're mostly, decent-sized commercial hotels, right? But I'm offering 5% to any agent that's on the island that's bringing a buyer and going to help to put a deal together. They don't have access to my vendor. I've got an exclusive agreement in most cases with my vendor, seller, and they don't call them tenants down here. They call them renters. What the hell's a renter? So I'm offering 5% to agents that are on the island that sell my exclusive listings. It's usually half of my commission, but not always. Sometimes I've got a commission, I've got a listing at 2.1 million. It's 8% commission, and I'm still offering 5 to the selling broker, because the agent that brings the buyer is the king, right? But I still want to offer agency services to my sellers, to my vendors. So on the North Coast, anyways, maybe not in Puerto Plata, but Sosúa, Cabarete, Encuentro, even maybe down to Los Terrenos. I'm not sure exactly. I don't spend a lot of time in Los Terrenos. It's not uncommon to get a 10% listing commission or a 10% selling broker commission if you bring the buyer and you've got a direct access to the vendor, the seller. You can expect to get something in around 10 points. Now, if you're sending business down here, if you're sending a buyer, at the very least, you can guarantee I'll pay you 25%. So if you know somebody on the island, they want to sell their property, and I sell it, and I make 10 grand, you make 2,500. Minimum. Now, if you're sending buyers, and you've got a hand in walking them through financing back home, or counseling them on equity positions, or counseling them on whatever it is back home or here, if you're sending business and you're working the other angle like an agent would be, then you can make up to half. Like, I'm not greedy. I just want to sell properties. And it's a different market down here. But I've been here around just over a year, let's say. And some things are very much the same way they are back home. For instance, a lower commission does not automatically mean that you're going to make more money. In fact, a lower commission often can put less money in your pocket, because if the whole market is offering 2.5% to the co-op or the selling broker, and you're offering 2%, you're at a disadvantage right off the bat, because why would I show your property when I can make 10 grand more over here showing this property at an extra half point? It's just greed is good. It's just figure it out. And so back home, even when people were having a hard time getting 4% or 5% for listing commissions, I was taking 7% and offering 4% to the selling broker. And I asked my people on the way out the door, if you try this, if you're an agent, and if you're selling a property, it's not much different for you. Higher commissions can put more money in your pocket. They don't automatically mean that you're going to put more money in your pocket if you have a lower commission, okay? Higher commissions could put more money in your pocket. And if they don't, we'll deal with it at negotiations, right? If you don't get full pop, then maybe you want to work a better deal on your commish, maybe. You know, and it works the same way down here. Down the street, there's a gated community that sells brand new construction and offers 7% to the realtors that sell their properties. Back down the street this way, there's another competing, very similar, very similar gated community offering brand new construction, offering 10% to selling broker or co-op. So now I prefer this one down here anyway, but all things being equal, why would I work for 7% over here when I can work for 10% over here? Over here. It's the same thing in North America. You're in a declining market, values are going down, everyone's priced at 2% to the selling broker, offer 4%. And say, bring me full price and I'll pay you double what the market rate is. It's not rocket science. Thecommissioncoach.com is where you go. You can sign up for a $500 program, American. And I will coach you on how to take every single listing you have, no matter where you are, and increase the commission. And your vendor will gladly sign a contract increasing the commission. Gladly. Because your vendor does not expect to get full price. Okay? Thecommissioncoach.com. And not only will I teach you how to get all your listings converted to higher commissions, but every commission you take from now on will be higher. Usually around 7 points. People are like, well, I'm not paying 7 points. Well, would you pay 7 points to get full price? Yeah. Pay 10% to get full price. Okay, we'll sign here. Had breakfast down on the parade route today. Took some videos of the kids coming by. Maybe we should just hit that before we get into real estate. Now that I've pitched you a little bit on, if you're looking for a broker, come on over to Viva. You can work in Cabarete. This was first thing this morning. When I got down there, there was no one around. I took this video of kind of what they had set up and awaiting the throngs, the crowds. I want to monetize now, so you see commercials on my channel. I'm sorry about that. Man, I need to get a gimbal. I'm a little shaky on the camera action. So this is what it looked like earlier today. Okay. And then this is what it looked like. I was at, what is it, Bologna? Where was I? What's the restaurant called? I think it's Bologna. Bologna? That doesn't sound right. Let me get rid of this copyrighted music in the background. Oh, yeah. So sorry about the ads on the channel now, but I am monetized. I will not be making much money because, I'm only just approaching 1 million views now. But at some point, if I get some decent videos out there, we'll start making some money. Usually a million views pays you $1,000, but it doesn't count the previous million views that I've established or whatever. Yeah, it was all schools basically just marching today. This isn't it certainly isn't no gay pride parade. Okay, why am I back? I get no video. What's going on? I got something going on in the background. Easy now. We're jumping way ahead here. Did I show this one? No, I haven't showed this one yet. I should have fast forwarded this to my permanent standing position right here, which is a little bit more steady. So I don't know why my bandwidth is struggling today. At least this is a steadier shot for me standing up on the garden. This is what I've been listening to in my backyard for, I don't know, about 4 weeks, every day, 9 to 5. Boom, 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 boom. They've been practicing for this very moment. Their schools are all around me where I am here. And this is what I've been listening to in the background for weeks. Kind of gets to you after a while. I'm like, okay, enough. 8 hours of boom, 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 boom. Look at that cutie posing with the Dominican flag. And you know what? There is not the expectation of privacy in public. Well, they're kind of like back home. If you're in public, there is no expectation of privacy. In Dominican Republic, they don't want you taking their pictures, especially the working girls. They run from the camera. So you can't just film, like on a parade route, I'm sure that nobody's going to be saying, like everyone's filming on the parade route, so I wasn't real careful about it, but normally I am careful because people just don't like being photographed and filmed and put on live TV. This was live on my YouTube channel this morning. See, like that guy right there. Back home, he's got a wife, and that's his Dominican hooker. He doesn't want me putting his face up there. I'm kidding. I don't know who that guy was. But Sosúa is very much a tourist area for sex. What are you going to do? Cabarete, on the other hand, is a tourist area for kite surfing and longboarding, surfing in general. They got great wind down there. So this was my morning today. I don't know, around 10:30 they rolled through. They started with the cops, came through, which isn't abnormal. The cops always drive around with their lights on. The cops are super cool here, man. They don't get paid very much. And I bought a few of them lunch just for helping me out. It's the Wild West down here, but I love it, man. Less rules is better for this kid. Look at a lot of these kids with Gucci glasses on, and they got their best on. That girl, I saw that girl like 10 times today walking around. Anyway, so happy Independence Day, Dominican Republic, and thank you for being such a kind host to me over the last year. I love it down here. So let's get into some real estate. You can only watch so much parade footage, right? The links are in the show description if you want to go see some more. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. Okay, so my mouse is still acting up a little bit. Okay, this is a business I listed for sale. I went down to see a friend of mine for Super Bowl Sunday. I really didn't want to leave the house, but he talked me into it. I went down. We had a table for 15 right here, and as soon as I walked in, I booked an appointment to list the business for sale for the next morning. And so I went down and I did that, and it's listed at $50,000. I call it 50, but it's really 49.9. Selling brokers 5%, so $2,500. And she made money her first year in business. She made a lot more money the second year in business, and she's got a good little thing going. She's doing some really decent numbers. She's got a great reputation. She's got daily specials, and you can increase the hours because she's closed on the weekend a lot. She's open for breakfast on Sunday or Saturday. Oh, no. She's open at 5 o'clock on Saturday, not before. And she's closed at noon on Sunday. So those are the she doesn't need the money. She loves doing this. She likes her time off. So there's a lot of room to increase the hours. She's open at 9 o'clock in the morning. She'll be open at 7. She's closed at 9 o'clock at night. There's room for a couple more hours there to do some business. So you can increase prices. You can increase profit margin. And you could probably increase the hours. You can definitely increase, which would increase your income. $50K. $50,000. Everything we quote down here is in American dollars. If you missed the beginning of the video, this is called Que Lo Que. As you can see here, that's an Instagram photo booth. I try to keep myself out of the reflections, but sometimes they sneak up on me. Here's the patio. There is some inside dining. It's not huge. It's $700 American to lease this place per month, and it's furnished. Oh, sorry, Lisa. I got you in the phone there. Stupido. Not stupido. Stupido. And it comes with all this stuff. It's turnkey. She will train you. She'll hand over all the recipes. I can tell you the Eggs Benedict was marvelous. I got one on my listing presentation. On the house. Thank you. I would have paid double for that. Oh, man. So Kalo K is a $50,000 business. They got some decent numbers and a good margin. What's this? We saw this already. This is where it's located. Residencial Pueblo Español. Right there. That's the red dot. Let's see. Can I zoom it in for you? Oh, my mouse, man. My mouse is insane in the membrane. Here it is here. That's the close-up. That is a solar field for Casa Linda across the street. Let's see. We can scroll out here. Let's we'll just go back. We'll drop a pin here. Here's where the houses are. Right here. The red, yeah, see the common pool there? Pueblo Español. Anyways, that's pretty good. So now we'll back out, and you can see where it's located. This is La Malata off the number 5 over here. Oh, you can't see this. Oh my gosh. Shows my location. That's not good. There's Pueblo. Oh man, this is rough. So here we go. Oh shit. My mouse is crazy. All right, so you can see this a little bit better now, how far it is from the ocean. I mean, it's not, you're not walking to the ocean unless you got 40 minutes, but it's a nice spot, and it's a, I don't know, a 3-minute drive up the hill off the main highway, which is the 5 right there. 5 is right there. That's the main street at the top, the yellow line. And that's the location down there in the corner. And then you can see the ocean. So that's, I've got 9 villas in there. They start at 189. And if you saw the early open, you've got to walk through 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Here's one, Casa Palms. This one is $850, 6 titles. Each of these buildings has 2 units in it, up and down, and there's 5 of those plus an owner's unit on a half acre, roughly. There is some vacant land behind it that the owner is working, negotiating a contract on. So that could be included, but the price will increase a little bit, not a lot. They're operating this as a short-term rental. All these units are basically the same with different decorations, but there's a shower and a toilet and then a utility room here with a water pump and battery backup, inverters, and furnished with TVs, and there's Wi-Fi, there's air conditioning in each unit, and outdoor kitchens. Some are indoor, some are outdoor, mostly are outdoor. Which is kind of cool, man. Why would you cook inside when you can cook outside? Solid construction, clean titles, surveys available. It's the vacant lot here. So, not that you want to do anything with it, but just so somebody doesn't build something right behind you or beside you, then that might be available to you. And then upstairs, same type of layout. All the palm roofs. That's kind of cool, actually. Super quiet instead of the tin. When it rains here, it rains. And when the rain lands on that tin, it's freaking loud. You got parking there with a covered carport. That's the owner's suite. More videos to come on that. I didn't get through the owner's suite the other day when I was there. I've got somebody I'm showing this to probably this week. But for $850, you've got 6 titles, which means you could sell all those 5 2-story units, 2 units each. I don't know what they'd be worth. Here, I don't know, 60, 70,000 each, maybe 80. I haven't really considered what they might be worth individually. $850 might be a little aggressive on the price, but hey, everything's negotiable. And if you're bringing cash, closing in 30 days, we'll talk. So this is Casa Palms. Virtually exclusive, not marketed by marketed by one other agency that I'm working with, so we're working together on it to make it exclusive, I suppose. If you're sending business this way, or you're an agent on the island and you bring the buyer and you help close it, 5% to you. 5% of 800,000 is pretty easy to figure out. This is an unfinished unit that they use for storage. Roof needs some attention. But Casa Palms, $850. Waterfall there, as you can see, a nice pool. A couple of the units we haven't showed you yet. Paddle. Puppy. So yeah, okay. Well, I had a good cut on that, so that's good. I'm glad you get to see that. So that is Casa Palms. Let's call it 850. Motivated seller. Hola, Independence Day. All right, what else we got? This is the website for Casa Palms. If you go to the videos that are in the links, this will be there. Oh, I could use something. I could steal some of these photos, can I? Save image as. Perfecto. So that's that. Here's an exclusive listing in Casa Marina. This one's $279. It's ugly, but it doesn't matter. You want the ugly ones. It's structurally and functionally sound. So the benefit for you is it's ugly. Yeah, it's a benefit for you because you get a better deal on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just turning up the volume in the background so you can hear how quiet it is in this location. Like the birds are drowning out my feet steps. This is where you come in, the front door. Kitchen, living room, dining room combination. What do you call that? A great room, I guess? I don't know. Front bedroom. I'd get rid of those bars right off the bat. You're already in a gated community. There's nobody coming in your house down here. When I came down here, I was so worried about the crime, and there's nothing. It's all urban legend, man. I walk around all times of day and night down here. Now I'm 6'4" and 200 pounds, so nobody kind of messes with me. So, you know, if you're a curvy blonde girl walking the streets at night, you know, the moto guys are going to try and pick you up and try and get you to go on their bike. But other than that, it's safe, man. You don't have to worry. You see that door back there? That door has not been locked since I moved in this place, for real. I lock my front door when I leave, but I was locking my bike and locking my doors, and first time when I first got down here, and it's just no necesario. No necesario. Anyway, so this one's $279. Motivated again, furnished. Everything sells furnished down here. And I'm not sure what the commission is on this, but mostly we're offering 5% on most of the commission, selling broker commissions. And if you're sending business down here, you don't have to be a realtor to get paid. Now, I might not be able to send you more than $9,000 at a time via wire transfer or bank deposit or, I don't know, PayPal. But you can always come down and pick up your fat stacks of Benjamins and you can leave the money here. If you buy a property down here and it's making income, like at Casa Linda, you can spend $250 and make $30 a year. Just put it into your bank account down here. And then when you come for a vacation, you can come and visit your money. Why send it back home and declare it as income? $279. Like, come on, man. Look at the size of this yard. Back that field over there is a development piece of land. It's only gonna become more prestigious. You don't have to worry about anything going back there for a long time, probably. But when it does, there'll be, I don't know, lots of buildings, which will increase the value of Perla Marina, which is this complex right here. $279, dude. There's no basements here. Backup power generation is a must. Look at the size of this freaking yard. Why are you still in Canada? Why? 85 and sunny every day. And right now it's winter. So we're still enjoying 66-degree nights. That's a little chilly. And once in a while during the day, it's cool. If it's overcast, it's sometimes a little cool, but it's always 85. but 78, 75 starts to get a little bit chipper. A wee bit chilly. Here's another one. Luxury boutique hotel. This guy's actually from my hometown. And this one it needs some work, okay? As you can see, it's going to need a roof. It's going to need windows and doors. And then there's 10 condo titles in this thing. So you can run it as a 17-room hotel. And what I would do is go in and 5-star those rooms, because you get $300 a night for them because they're good size. And if you 5-starred them, let's see, it needs a paint job. Labor's cheap down here. There's a $50 million, that's a $150 million. That hotel in the background over here is the Marriott. It goes up to $4,000 a night. This one. See that? That's the Marriott straight ahead. That's an existing the highest end rooms are $4,000 a night. I think they started $800 a night in that building. And just to the right here, let me see to the right, that construction, that's another Marriott building apparently. And down to the bottom left corner is Sosúa by the Sea, which has just been sold, a $7 million deal roughly. And there's 90 titles on that. So that'll either be renovated and flipped and resold off as condos, or run as a 5-star hotel. And around the corner is Casa Linda. Casa Linda is a 600-room resort, probably $60 million. He would offer some terms, but he would like cash just to get out of this thing. You can't over-improve this because it's right down in the district of the hotels and resorts. That's a waterfall. That's Casa Marina Beach, one of my favorite beaches. That is to the left. Straight ahead to the right is Sosúa by the Sea. And then the green one right in the middle are condos, Galleria, I think. And to the left, bottom left and far left is Casa Marina. And it will pan around here a little bit. That's a marina up there that's not fitted yet, but there'll be slips in there at some point. Or maybe it's around the corner. Okay, so there you go. 10 separate titles. We already talked about that. I think you could sell 9 condos, keep the penthouse for yourself, and pocket, I don't know, $500K in profit. You buy it for 8. You put, let's say you put 200. Like if you put 200,000, the place would be stunning. You probably do it for as little as 50 because the renovations are so cheap down here. Now the material is going to cost you still, but labor is so cheap. So you've got you buy it for 8, you put 200 in, you're into it for $1 million, and then the gross sale price is roughly 2.2. And then, well, 2.2, it wouldn't be 2.2 if you kept the penthouse, because the penthouse probably worth 270. So 1.9. Yeah, you could keep the penthouse for yourself and profit $400,000 with an $800,000 purchase, $200,000 in renovations, and selling 9 condos for, I don't know, 139, 159, and 179. I don't know. Do the math. It's been a while since I figured it out. But this thing should have been sold a long time ago, but it needs work. It's a project. It's not turnkey like this video says. It needs a little work. Even to run it as a hotel right now, yeah, it's kind of, you could open it tomorrow, but you wouldn't have 17 rooms running. Spanky's is 2 doors to the south, which is up. Best wings around. And now you're looking at Casa Marina over here. Straight up. See all those rooms in the top there? That's all Casa Marina. And then Galleria. And then Sosúa by the Sea is over here. And then the Marriott. right there, top right corner. And then the new Marriott, hard right. That's probably worth 50 mil when it's done. Oh. Is that me standing on the street? I don't think I was there for the drone shot. Interesting property, 800,000, a huge opportunity to make some money. And DR commercial real estate, I don't think exists anymore. This is a walkabout of the same property in the area because, and I must have had something on my lens. Bummer. 'Cause it's foggy. This just shows you the location. So there's Sunset Beacher. You'll say the website. You'll sell it to you furnished. And then there's the Galleria right ahead. And to the left is Casa Marina. What the hell? That corner lot is being torn down. So it'll be a vacant piece, which could be included in this price, in this purchase. And then just past that pole with the green and orange, if you turn left right here, oh, maybe I'm going to take it. Oh, look, I got a rainbow shot. Cool. Turn left right there. That goes down to the beach. See that round door down there? That's access to Casa Marina Beach. Now, when the waves are big, because that's public access, they close the gate. You can't get down there because people go down there and think they're all tough and they dive in and then they kill themselves. Not cool. Oh, nice. Yeah, there's the symbolism of the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow right there. Sosúa Paradise. Mucho, mucho grande. Muy grande dinero. Not mucho grande. Muy very big dollars. Muy grande. Muy grande dinero. Anyways, I'm not going to bore you with the rest of that because I'm out of coke and I got to get out of here. 12-room hotel. This is Caribbean Diamond. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? I always said Caribbean, I think. Look at this beach, man. Now, you don't want to swim down there on that day. But that is a really private, kind of secret beach. Caribbean Diamond Boutique Hotel. Now, this nets every year $140K American. All cash. They don't even take credit cards here. Yeah, you can book it online. You can go on and see the ratings. Caribbean Diamond, 1.4 million. There's 12 rooms. 2 of them are unfinished. They need to be completed. You know, all the stuff's there. You just need to put the fixtures in and complete the floors and the cosmetics, basically. 140 a year cash, this thing. Net 140 a year. So 10 times net, 1.4 mil. Another video of it here that I took myself. That was a promo video that I was just playing for you in the background, but I took this as a walkabout myself. I don't know why my bandwidth, I'm getting crappy bandwidth. Oh, it's 5 o'clock? Damn, no wonder I'm hungry. Oh, I gotta take this call. Hey, brother, can I call you right back? Yeah, 5 minutes, thank you. One of my hotel owners. Okay, so this is the Caribbean Diamond. And I shot this today. Move over. Hey, big boy. Hey, how are you? Look at you. Pretty aggressive little cow there, huh?
Hey, big
He
boy.
wanted some love. He was
Hey.
coming right up to me. He's like, give me
How
some
are you?
love, man.
Look at you.
I'm afraid they're going to bite me. So I'm kind of timid. I'm not like... I'm always protective. Why is my mouth? My mouth? My mouth is not working well. So, yeah, all the links for this kind of stuff is in the show description. Oh, I didn't put this one in here. Why is this here? This thing's still available on La Mulata, $225. I mean, this thing's been listed at $225 for a year. Now, it's, again, it needs a little work around the edges. Maybe that's why it hasn't sold, but, like, make an offer for crying out loud. Anyway. I gotta go get some work done. And then there's Metamucil. I'm selling that. There's more parade coverage and more parade coverage. And I'm out. All right? So, how long we got? 46 minutes. Damn, that's local. All right, so let's end on this. Google's tribute to the Dominican Republic. Peace, love, hug your neighbor. And if you're masking your children, stop abusing them. I'm out.